today we're going to start our 5-part series on appreciating your journey. And the first P that we're going to go through today is purpose. Specifically, I'm going to challenge you to find and fulfill your purpose in life. What's the main thing? And the reason why we're doing that is that it's very easy to get distracted in today's world. So many people just follow shiny objects and get lost in the path. And I think that it's important to stay focused on what is the true purpose for your life. So in preparation for this, I went back to my book, God is My CEO, in which I interviewed 40 leaders. And one leader stood out, and I'd like to just share my story about him. His name is Truett Cathy. He's the founder of Chick-Fil-A. And so I had the opportunity to meet with him many years ago when I was starting to write the book. And I went down to Atlanta to interview him. So I went to his headquarters. It was a hot day in August in Atlanta. And expecting to meet this corporate CEO guy. And really, in reality, I met Grandpa. It's this old guy that came in, very simple life. And so it was an amazing, though, visit with him. Because what I learned was a simple principle that he shared with me, which was, keep the important things important. What I realized about him, and just in sharing his story, it started with he and his brother started a restaurant in 1946 in a small town in Georgia, just several miles away from Atlanta. And so they were in this business and they were getting burnt out. And I remember, or he shared one day, that him and his brother just stopped and said, you know what are we doing? We're getting burnt out and we need to be closed on Sunday. And they went back to their basic principle, which was really the principle of Sunday needs to be a day off to honor the Lord and to have rest. So basically that was it. And they decided to just, okay, from here on in, we are going to take Sunday off. And it wasn't just for their benefit, but also for the employees that work for them. And it's important not just about honoring the fourth commandment of Sunday would be a day off. It's also important, families were very important to him and his brother, and they wanted that for their employees as well. So they took that bold step, took Sunday off. And what amazes me, as he's talking, I'm thinking, how does this simple guy from a simple town in Georgia become the founder of the third largest food chain in the world? And the answer was the simplicity of purpose. And he stayed true to that his entire life. So he has since passed away, but he transferred, the business went to his son, which is now run by Dan Cathy. And it's evidenced by their mission statement right now, which is again a very simple mission statement based on Truett's words from many years ago. The first one is just being a faithful steward to the things that God has given them. And the second one is just how do you leave a positive impact on all the customers that interface with Chick-Fil-A. Two simple principles that are practiced every single day to this present time, and they're a global presence. So let me bring it back to you. Keep this simple. What is your purpose? Whether you are young and just starting out and trying to find your calling or business in life, or you are at retirement age and you're going, what do I do with the rest of my life? The same principle applies. Focus on the true meaning and purpose of your life and follow it.